Here we are at the Riviera Resort. A very large property here and just beautiful, very nicely done. It's Disney's newest resort and part of the Disney Vacation family. But this property is very large. You can see it stretches over that way, and there's more behind it. But the building's divided, or I should say the complex is divided into an east section, and it has an east parking lot over here for self-parking. And then on the downslope of that side over there, there's a west parking lot with more self-parking. There's also valet parking options, but plenty of parking space here. Around this way, if you walk down this path over here, you go to their bus station, and that will take you to all of the parks and Disney Springs and in normal times all of the other Disney areas.
Here we are in our 2-bedroom preferred villa at Disney's Riviera Resort, and we're standing right now at the front door. This is the lobby foyer area, and over to the left is a bathroom that can go into the master, and over to the right is the 2nd bedroom. But right now, as soon as you come in, you immediately walk into the kitchen, and the villas are come with, you know, a full-size kitchen. So you have a full-size stove, microwave, there's a dishwasher, more of an apartment size fridge, but it's a nice stainless, so you can bring your groceries, you can get groceries delivered, and if you're staying for a while, you know, save some money, prepare your meals here in your villa. Table area right here can hold several people, which is really nice. Here is the couch, and this does turn down into a bed, so we'll show you that in a second. But looking out, chairs, there's our view. We look out onto the pools, into the lake across to Caribbean Beach, and there is just the TV in the living area. And so this is the living area. So let's show you the beds right quick. And just like that, we have beds in the living room, and look at the artwork. It's Peter Pan and Wendy and Michael and John. I absolutely love that, flying over the London sky. And look at all the little nooks and crannies that you have in here that, you know, you could put a book or a glass of water when you're going to bed, so you have space to do all that right there. But I'm just absolutely in love with the artwork here. And then on this side, underneath the TV, you have another child-size sleeper. And this has a picture of Mickey and Pluto on the Riviera. And it's so cute. It's so cute. So lots and lots of space in here for a large-size family, 2 families who want to come together. The rooms are far apart, so you have good space, which I really like, but these rooms can hold a lot of people. And we're gonna go out to the balcony now. And again, lots of just bolts and deadlocks and everything on here to protect children. But here's our view. We are on the 6th floor. In the distance, you can see Caribbean Beach. Here's the quiet pool, the adult pool, and over there is the regular pool with the slide that just my kids are begging and begging and begging to go there. Quick service right here, so just a few floors down and to walk over, and then Skyliner access is right here. So it's just absolutely beautiful. You can see the Skyliner in the distance there. So great view of the area here. This is looking into the Bonnet Creek area over here, but just a really nice relaxing view up here. And here we are in the master bedroom. You have a nice king-size bed here. Beautiful artwork. This is the Aristocats artwork. And I'm just absolutely loving all the artwork that is here. And then just little chairs, a desk, and dresser, TV. Again, everything has been sanitized and cleaned, which is really nice. And here is one of the best parts. This is the master bath. It has two different vanity areas. So here's one vanity area with a nice soaking jacuzzi tub. That looks amazing. I know some kids who are going to love to get a bath in that. Maybe some grown-ups too. And then here is the master shower. A nice rainfall shower head. And there's just a standard shower head as well, but plenty of space in there. Just a nice shower. And then this is the second vanity area here. It does have a door right here that opens up to the lobby, so that you can, or the foyer of your 2-bedroom villa. So people who are sleeping in the living room can have access to this part and be able to come in here without having to go through the master bedroom, which is really nice. So I like it. And now from if you're coming into the foyer and you go to the right, you enter the second bedroom. You would see the bathroom here, and we'll start here. I love this bathroom because it has not only one but two showers. Here's the first, a nice rain head shower. Again, this is just a regular stand-up shower, bench seating, the toilet area, and then this closes off, and you can have maybe, you know, kids taking a bath in here, and then here's your sink area. But I really like this because after a long day at the parks, throw kids in the bath. If you're hot and sweaty too, you can jump in the shower, and then that just kind of frees up your time a little bit. So I love the two shower. It's not a necessity, but it's something that's really nice to have. But then you can continue walking over here, and here is the second bedroom with two queen beds, and then again a really nice view out the window. So everything pretty much faces the same direction, so you have a view all the same. Again, we're looking at Caribbean beach and the pools. Again, another balcony on this side. It doesn't connect to the balcony from the living room or the master bedroom, but it has its own balcony over here, which is really nice. But it's just a really nice peaceful view, and I love it. It's gonna be great to wake up to. But again, another view of the room. You have your dresser and your TV, and just two little chairs in here to help you just, you know, get ready in the morning if you want to lay your stuff out. Lots and lots of space in here. I really like the space. And here's the closet area. Whoops. Has some nice shelves in there. Good hangers and your luggage rack. And so plenty of space, especially if you're going to be here for a while. And lastly, one of the things I like is that here in the foyer or the lobby area, there's a lot of storage. There's two different closets, and then we'll show you the washer and dryer. But here, you know, if you have guests who are staying in the beds in the living room, they can hang up stuff, they can store their luggage in this closet, which is just really nice, so they're not taking up space in another room. And then on this side, over by the master, here's another closet, and this is where your extra pillows and blankets, your ironing board, your safe and vacuum if you need it, they are all in here. And then on this side is your washer and dryer, and it's stackable. It's a little stackable laundry basket, and it comes with laundry detergent. So that's just so nice to have, especially if you're going to be on a longer trip. You have just the ability to wash your clothes, be able to you don't have to pack as much because you're able to clean your clothes, which is really nice. So that about does it for our 2-bedroom villa. This is a preferred villa here at Disney's Riviera Resort.
I'm here in the Riviera lobby, and it's not that big of a lobby. I'm actually surprised at how small it is for the size of the resort, but it's very pretty, and the scent captures you as you first walk in. It's a very, very nice, elegant scent. You can even smell it through your mask, but it's very welcoming. They also have a boutique here on the lobby, or off the lobby, I should say. So let's go in and check it out. Just next to the boutique is Le Petit Café, a coffee and espresso shop here off the lobby. And it's fairly lively here this morning. I'm sure there are a lot of caffeine needs before people go into the parks. There's this little corridor here off the lobby, and I just discovered all of these old pictures of Walt Disney, which are really cool. I don't know about you, but I think Mickey used to look pretty creepy. He's come a long way. Like other Disney resorts, during non-COVID times, they do have the resort airline check-in desk where you can check your luggage and get your boarding passes. Again, it's still closed. There is a small fitness center on property as well, with some cardio equipment, as well as some dumbbells. Not really too much equipment here, but it's pretty. There's a nice little balcony here off the lobby. The lobby's on the second level of the resort, and then a lot of the resort areas are down on the first level, so you're overlooking the plaza here that's on the first level. There's a bocce court over there. I know in the US a lot of people don't play bocce, but it's kind of like curling, but on AstroTurf instead of ice. But typically that area just gets used for kids to run around and act crazy. But just very nice and relaxing out here. Lots of places to sit and have a cup of coffee in the morning or read a book. There's a couple pools here, which we'll go to here in just a second, but very nice and peaceful this morning. I'm now down on the first level here in the plaza, and it's really pretty out this morning. There's not a lot of people out right now, but just nice spaces for relaxing. They have this artificial grass here where kids like to run around, or I've seen people lay out a blanket here and just read a book and enjoy the day. It's very peaceful, very elegant, very clean, not as noisy as some of the other resorts. Yes, there are tons of kids that stay here too, but it's not as loud. You can see here that the Riviera Resort is lakeside. They also have this nice area here between the lake and the pool with loungers, and at night they put up a big screen and they show Disney movies, and they even have speaker systems installed on the walls here, so you'll be able to hear the movie quite clearly. It's very nice. As you can probably tell from this video, Disney has paid great detail to make sure that this resort meets a certain aesthetic standard. It's beautiful, it's high-end, but my favorite representation of that across the entire resort are these two amazing mosaic tile art pieces that they have in this walk space as you walk towards the Skyliner Station. I want to show you these because they're absolutely beautiful, and they must have taken just hundreds and hundreds of hours to put together. So when you're here in person and you see them, you really appreciate the thought and the work and the detail that went in to making these. This first one is of Peter Pan. You can see it's a scene from Neverland. And it's cool because it goes up and over you and around and down to the other side, where you see Big Ben and the River Thames. And that's literally thousands upon thousands of small tiles that were put together by hand. The second one is of Rapunzel's Tower. And again, it goes up and over. You can see all the lanterns, the floating lanterns, up over your head and back down to the castle and the village. It's beautiful. Oh, here's a really nice oil painting of the castle at Magic Kingdom. As a higher end resort here at Disney, there's a lot of really nice artwork. I'm headed from my guest room down to the first level of the resort to pick up our mobile order breakfast at Primo Piatto. As most other quick services are right now, you do have to order mobily. And just like that, our order is ready, so let's go in and pick it up. They do have some seating here inside of the restaurant. However, a lot of the tables have been removed right now or are closed. But if it's nice out, it's a good opportunity to eat outside or take it back to your room. What'd you get for breakfast?
Blueberry muffin.
Is it good? Yeah? I already know what you got.
A Mickey waffle.
Mickey waffles. You're made of macaroni and cheese and Mickey waffles.
And I have for breakfast the Primo Piatto breakfast. It is scrambled eggs over mascarpone polenta with a sweet bun roll and with bacon or sausage, and I got bacon. This is the blueberry lemon pancakes. And again, you can choose your side, and those look really, really good.
The thing that I like best about staying at the Riviera Resort is its proximity to the Skyliner Station. It's literally next door. It really has its own Skyliner Station. So I can take it one of two ways. If I go this way, I will walk on down to the station where I will hitch a ride on the Skyliner over to the Caribbean Beach Resort and then on to Hollywood Studios. So this is the line here to get on the gondola to go that way. It's not very long right now. Before the parks open, it does get pretty long, so make sure you get here a little bit early if you want to get to the parks before they open. Good morning. So you just head down that way to head to Hollywood Studios. Or, like we're doing later today, if you want to go over to Epcot, you simply just walk around the station. And you'll end up at this entry point where you'll get in the queue, which again is not very long right now. And it will take you over to Epcot. So this is the Skyliner that goes over to Epcot here. And back around this way. If you go that way, you'll head towards Hollywood Studios. Either way, it's super convenient and means you don't need a car to go to those two parks or rely on the bus station and bus system, which these days is kind of an inconvenience due to the social distancing requirements on the buses. We just got back from a long day at Epcot, a long wet day at Epcot. It rained for most of the day. But before I came back to the room, I wanted to head up to Topolinos, which is a really nice restaurant here at the Riviera Resort up on the 10th floor. It has a really nice terrace that overlooks the whole area, or so I've been told. I went up there and just asked a couple questions to the hostess, and it was very strange. It was a very pretentious response that I got, and she saw my camera in my hand, and my camera was off. I wasn't filming, but she saw my camera and I guess felt quite uncomfortable that I had a camera and told me she wished to not be filmed. I told her I wasn't filming, but she told me instead of giving me information that I should just look on the app, and then told me I wasn't allowed to go out on the terrace and look around because they were at capacity. It was just a very weird encounter, and you know, if they only allow dining guests out on the terrace, that's fine. I was not a dining guest. I was just up there to look around, but didn't feel like Disney. Didn't feel like a Disney cast member talking to me. It was a very rude and quite awkward and kind of confrontational encounter. So I'm a little put off at the moment. I mean, they don't owe me anything up there, you know, but you know, they should at least be courteous and hospitable. But anyway, that was a little weird. So unfortunately, I can't show Topolinos in the video. Just know that they are open for breakfast. It's a character breakfast. They have Minnie and Mickey and Donald and Goofy. And then they have a very nice dinner up there as well. And the little sliver of the restaurant that I could see up there, it does look very nice. But I don't really have much to tell you beyond that because I couldn't go into it. So anyway, just thought I'd include that. Just next to the main pool, they have Bar Riva, which is a nice bar with a full cocktail and wine menu. Again, it is poolside. And at night, it's very lively as well. You can sit here and watch the game, grab a drink, grab a quick bite. Very nice. Hey guys, we're actually back at home now. I realized it was kind of an abrupt ending to this video. Actually, the way that our stay ended was a little different than our normal Disney resort stays. Amber actually had to take the kids to school our morning of departure, and I had to go straight from the resort to work. So we really didn't get an opportunity to wrap this video up the way that we typically would. So I apologize for the abrupt ending, but just wanted to say how much we enjoyed our time at the Riviera Resort. Obviously, you can see from the video that Disney did a great job with detail and putting nice touches on everything. It's a very beautiful resort. It's very high-end, amazing furniture and finishes and aesthetics. I don't really have anything negative to say about that. The service was very good. You know, I am disappointed in the interaction I had up in Topolinos. However, I understand that they have policies in place, especially right now with COVID, that if the restaurant's at capacity, then they certainly can't let non-dining guests up. I simply wish that the cast member who had delivered that info could have been a little bit more courteous, but it didn't ruin my stay or detract from my overall experience. But the kids loved it. Amber and I loved it. We would definitely recommend it to anyone who's looking for that sort of resort. It's obviously more on the pricey end from a price perspective. It's not a resort that we can afford to stay at on a consistent basis, but if you're looking to splurge and treat yourself and your family to that once-in-a-lifetime Disney vacation, the Riviera Resort is definitely a great option. And more than anything, I would say that we were super, super pleased with the convenience of having the Skyliner Station right next door. 2 out of the 3 parks that we went to over the course of this video, we were able to access via the Skyliner. So it was really nice not having to take your car or a bus, and it really meant that you could, you know, sleep in 20 more minutes or have a little bit more free time in the morning before you were in a rush to get to the parks. So having the Skyliner there was great, but again, just a great place, a beautiful place, and hopefully we can go back in the near future. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. We've got several more videos coming up. We've got another resort video coming up over at Universal about a week from now. So stay tuned for that, and we'll have a lot more to follow. So again, thank you, thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.